Next week is the governor's State of the State address, and today we're getting a better idea of just what Governor Scott Walker will be proposing. The governor's office today said that we should expect to hear about significant tax cuts. Fox 11's Andrew Lacombe joins us now. And Andrew, what kinds of cuts are the governor talking about today?
Well, Michelle, he plans to propose cuts to income and property taxes. Meanwhile, a Democratic leader hopes the governor talks about job creation during his address. And one political expert views the speech as a kickoff to Governor Walker's re-election campaign. We have balanced coverage.
Members of the legislature.
Governor Scott Walker will give his fourth State of the State address next week. His office says the tax cuts he'll propose in this year's speech are significant. While in Ashwaubenon on Monday, Governor Walker didn't offer specifics on his plans.
We're going to announce a package that I think people will see is very much focused on helping improve the economy even more in the coming year.
The governor's office says tax reductions were made possible by tax collections that far exceed earlier estimates. It's not clear right now how much of a surplus the state has. We'll find out more when the nonpartisan Legislative Fiscal Bureau releases its updated estimate. The Bureau is hoping that will happen this week. The leading Democrat in the Assembly hopes Governor Walker addresses other issues in his speech.
I hope we're going to hear that 2014 is a key year and that he's not going to hold pat, that he's not satisfied with our abysmal jobs record, that he knows schools are hurting.
Scott Furlong, a political science professor at UW Green Bay, expects the governor will mention several issues, but he'll concentrate on just a few.
This governor will obviously keep the focus on the economy, keep the focus on taxes, keep the focus, I would think, on attempts for job growth.
Furlong views this speech as the beginning of Governor Walker's campaign. He's up for re-election in November.
This is his way of really saying, this is what I've done, this is what I plan to do, and again, if he doesn't say it directly, what he's implying that if he, this is what will happen if you re-elect me again in November.
Furlong says if Governor Walker proposes tax cuts, he likely won't have any problems getting them to pass through the Republican-controlled legislature. Tax cuts aren't a new focus for Governor Walker. He has repeatedly said he wants to cut taxes every year he is in office. Last year, he proposed and the legislature approved a $650 million income tax cut as well as a $100 million property tax cut. Now, the State of the State address is scheduled to begin next Wednesday at 7 p.m. We'll have live streaming video of the speech available on fox11online.com.